The National Transportation Safety Board provided the first official details Friday about the plane crash that killed former NASCAR champion Greg Biffle and 6 others at Statesville Regional Airport Thursday morning. NTSB board member Michael Graham and lead investigator Dan Baker met with media to share what they know so far, stressing these details could change as the investigation unfolds. A preliminary report is due within 30 days, but the full investigation could take 12 to 18 months. According to Baker, the tragedy unfolded approximately 10 minutes after takeoff. The Cessna attempted to return to runway 28 when it struck a light stanchion roughly 1,800 feet from the runway threshold. The plane then contacted a tree line, 2 additional light stanchions, and the runway perimeter fence before coming to rest near the runway threshold. Post-impact fire consumed the majority of the fuselage and inboard wing sections. However, all 4 corners of the airplane and flight control surfaces have been identified in the wreckage and debris field. Both engines were present with the main wreckage at the accident site. Investigators have already recovered the cockpit voice recorder, one of the critical black boxes from the aircraft. This device is en route to Washington for examination. The Cessna did not have a flight data recorder, nor was one required for this type of aircraft. Graham emphasized the importance of witness information as the investigation continues. The NTSB requested any video footage from phones, door cameras, or other sources be emailed to their witness contact address. They're currently conducting preliminary discussions with some witnesses, but need more information to piece together what happened. A crucial question remains unanswered. Who was piloting the aircraft Thursday morning? 3 of the 7 occupants possessed pilot's licenses, complicating the determination. The number of pilots operating the plane also remains unclear because this particular Cessna can operate with multiple crew configurations. Graham explained the complexity, noting there's a waiver allowing single-pilot operation of this aircraft type. Many pilots fly this aircraft configuration alone with the proper waiver, though it can also be flown with a crew. Without knowing the specific operational setup Thursday morning, investigators cannot yet determine who was at the controls. The cause of the crash remains a mystery. Investigators haven't determined whether a mechanical problem forced the attempted emergency landing or if other factors contributed. They're not currently aware of any Mayday calls from the plane, which raises questions about how suddenly the emergency developed. The NTSB is working with multiple organizations to examine every possibility. Aircraft manufacturer Textron Aviation, engine manufacturer Pratt & Whitney Canada, and the Federal Aviation Administration are all involved. More groups could join as new investigative needs emerge. Graham outlined 3 established groups. The Systems Group will examine hydraulic, electrical, navigational, pneumatic, and associated systems, along with instruments and flight control elements. They'll also review maintenance records, searching for any signs of neglected repairs or recurring problems. The Power Plants Group will examine both engines and engine accessories, determining whether mechanical failure played any role. The Operations Group will document the flight's history and crew members' experience, training, and certification, looking for any human factors that might have contributed. The fact that the plane attempted to return to the airport suggests the pilots recognized a problem shortly after takeoff. That 10-minute window between departure and impact indicates something went wrong quickly, forcing an immediate decision to turn back rather than continue to the intended destination. The impact sequence, striking multiple objects before reaching the runway, suggests the aircraft was losing altitude rapidly and couldn't clear obstacles in its path. Whether this resulted from loss of engine power, control surface failure, or another emergency remains under investigation. The complete destruction by fire complicates the investigation, as critical evidence may have been consumed in the blaze.